The King of Fighters. Select member.
Understand the concept of...
Wait, what? I turned away for a few weeks and now people are running around with the devourer of quarters, the traumatizer of fighting game players, the man I may or may not call daddy? No, no way am I playing with you if you're using Rugal. Look, did you not see the sign, man? That kind of choice gets you ridiculed and or stabbed. Okay. I will show you how to use him, but when round 2 is you having to physically or verbally defend your heinous actions, you're on your own. What's the problem with Rugal, some of you may be asking? And to that, I ask that you imagine the cheapest possible fighting game boss, then immediately disregard that thought because it doesn't hit the levels of bullshit Rugal has put people through. This guy single-handedly put the phrase SNK BOSS into fighting game vernacular. Now, mercifully, this version of Omega Rugal isn't as busted as he was in 98, 95, or 2002. But when you nerf Omega Rugal, you turn something that was absurdly exceptional into merely excellent. Good damage, good range on his normals, 2 different projectile specials, a projectile reflector, he can hit you from anywhere on screen, that damn genocide cutter. Rugal is just great across the board. Only notable negative I can point to is that he's got a few moves that have a lot of recovery, leaving him open for punishment. But outside of that, you can't go wrong with the big man. Put him wherever you'd like on the team. Rugal's normals are quite average when it comes to speed, but anything but if we're talking about range. His standing light kick is a very good poke that can be special cancelled. The 2 standing heavies aren't special cancelable but have even better range and cause enough pushback to keep Rugal safe from most reversals. Also to note about the heavies is that both close heavy punch and heavy kick hit twice, making hit confirms for combos easier. As for whiff cancelable moves, you can find that in his crouching punches and crouching heavy kick. Just one straightforward command normal for Mr. Bernstein, and it's double tomahawk, done with forward or back plus light kick. Primarily used as combo filler, only the first hit of this double striking command normal can be special cancelled. That second hit does become an overhead if the move is thrown out alone, but as a trade-off it becomes very unsafe on block. Why does this man have a reflector? He's already got an excellent offensive toolset and one of the best defensive specials in fighting game history, but no. Some psychopath thought that giving this demon dark barrier, done with quarter circle forward and kick, would be just swell. Also, this reflector is Chizuru tier. That means it comes out real quick and any version can send back any projectile that isn't part of a climax super. Also, this move is great at repelling physical attacks. Also, the EX version of this move causes a crumple, making it great for combos. The next special is the first of 2 projectiles Rugal's got packing. This is the ever-familiar Reppuken, quarter circle forward then punch. Functionally, this move works like the standard KOF ground-based projectile. Light version goes slow but can set up punishes on dodging opponents. Heavy version is faster and hits a bit harder, which messes with the timing of dodges. Both the light and heavy versions can be super cancelled right after they come out, and the EX version hits twice and sends the opponent into the air for a juggle. The light and heavy version can also do the juggle setup as well, but only on airborne or crumpling opponents. The other projectile is Violent Ray, quarter circle back and kick. A lot of what I said about Reppuken applies to this move, but this projectile gains 2 advantages and 3 disadvantages in comparison. The good is that this much higher shot can be used as an anti-air move and it has much less recovery than Reppuken. Landing this at the end of a block string will leave Rugal with the frame advantage. This also means that it can be used mid-combo in the corner. The bad is that this much higher shot can easily be ducked or slid under, and only the EX version of this move has the juggling effect you can find on any version of Reppuken. Also, it could just be me having the timing of a broken clock, but I find super cancelling this move to be much more troublesome than Reppuken. Vanishing Rush is the next special and done with a quarter circle back and punch. Depending on the version you use, this is either going to be a pressure tool or a regular combo ender / filler. The ender filler roll goes to the light version, which comes out the fastest. The heavy version works as a nice pressure tool as it leaves Rugal plus on block, with the trade-off being that it has much more startup. And Vanishing Rush returns to the ender filler roll with the EX version, which side swaps and pops the opponent up in the air for a follow-up. And now, it's time for that move. Z motion forward and kick. This godforsaken move. I absolutely love it. It's so good. It comes out extremely fast, full body invincibility, a great ender or anti-air, way more effective range than any other DP in KOF, plus the heavy version and EX version of this move does more damage than a number of super moves in the game. It's like a nice security blanket. Opponents trying to hit high, hit low, EX move, projectile, super, EX super, climax? No idea what's coming? Okay, well, don't actually do that because this move has a lot of recovery, so if you miss, Rugal is wide open for a beating. Rugal's got a pair of supers, and that starts with gigantic pressure. Quarter circle forward, then half circle back plus punch. This is Rugal's more damaging super, and it drags the opponent all the way to whatever corner he's facing. So this is the super you want to end most of his combos with. Also, it's got a sweet skull effect when it lands, but that does remind me of someone special that's missing from this game. When will you come back to me? Anyways, the other special Rugal's got is Desperate Ray, double quarter circle forward and kick. This move may not have the damage of gigantic pressure, but my goodness does it make up for that in spades with its range and speed. If you use this thing from the opposite corner, it's a near full screen super, with the exception being a small area directly above Rugal. Even opponents lying on the ground aren't safe from this move as it can hit opponents there as well. A combo that ends with a hard knockdown can have extra damage sprinkled on top with this super. Gameplan? What Gameplan? It's Rugal. You can do whatever the hell you want with him. Zone opponents out with his 2 projectiles and his lengthy normals, reverse attacks with Dark Barrier and Genocide Cutter, or rush down with Vanishing Rush and, you guessed it, Genocide Cutter. If you're facing off against Rugal, first of all, you're a braver man than I, and it's going to require some very quick reactions and smart attacks to score the win. A quick jump over and punishment of Reppuken, low punishes of Violent Ray, and quality attacks after a blocked light Vanishing Rush or Genocide Cutter will be your prime opportunities to take down this SNK boss. And with that, the guide for the legendary SNK boss is in the books, and you now know how to use him. Shame on you. But in all seriousness, I do hope you enjoyed this video, enjoy using Rugal, and I want to give you a big thanks for watching. Also, if you've been keeping up with all these guides, I just want to give you a big thank you for being so understanding about my situation and why the upload schedule has been so awful lately. Definitely won't be able to get these done by the end of April like I said I was going to try, but I for sure will get these done by the end of May, as I will have a brief period of no classes and work schedule won't be as tough then. And it's probably overkill at this point, but I just want to give you guys one last thank you for subscribing to this channel and getting it above 1,000 subs. That is crazy to me. I never thought I would get that many when I started doing this channel, and it kind of coincided with my birthday as well, so I appreciate the present, guys. Love you. But if you have not subscribed to the channel, I ask that you please do so, like the video, and check out the playlist. There is a good chance, I think 50-50 now, that I've gone over a character that you may want to learn more about in this game. But with all that out of the way, I'll see you guys next time with a new team. Until then, stay safe.
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble! Winner!
私に勝てる。愚かにもそう思い上がった時点で貴様の敗北は確定したのだ。